Hey y'all, welcome to the Curly Girl Conversation. We are here on night 6. We've had some amazing guests so far, and I'm so excited about tonight's guest, y'all. She inspired me. She pushed me to make sure that the Curly Girl book got to you. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this Curly Girl book tour as much as I have. So let me introduce tonight's guests. I have 2 guests. So first, I'm going to introduce Amari Booker. She's an 18-year-old actress, illustrator, and artist. Her love for the arts began when she was a baby, humming along to music and singing with her mom, dad, and older siblings. She has been on television shows and movies and has performed with Debbie Allen, Bamsey Baby Productions, and has been in various events throughout New Orleans, the Baton Rouge area, and also surrounding areas. Amari's style of art and music is so very versatile. She enjoys sharing her talents with the world because it gives her, she says, an opportunity to tell and show all ages that if you follow your dreams, you too can become successful. So I really hope we have some curly girls on tonight to kind of be inspired by Amari. Let me bring in Amari Booker and her mother, Amy Booker. Hey, guys. Thank y'all so much for coming on and spending your Friday night with me.
You're welcome, and thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so I just read your bio and we learned a little bit about you, Amari, but why don't you tell me for yourself, how did your artistic gifts start to develop?
Well, when I was younger, I didn't really want to be an artist. I wasn't interested in it until 2012. I saw my older sister Nyla drawing. I thought, I can do the same thing. And I've been interested in anime a lot, so I've been drawing anime and later on cartoons.
Awesome. Yeah. So, Amy, when did you notice that Amari had this artistic gift?
Well, on the drawing part?
Yeah, the drawing part.
Later on, she drew a picture of, I believe it was of her sister. And I was shocked because at first she was drawing little stick people and it didn't look like people. But started drawing her sister or other people. I was so amazed. I said, Amari, this is great. You can put this on stuff. We can do such and so and so. And I just watched her over time, over the years, it developed and it changed. And every time I see it, I just cry. I'm a big crybaby, but I mean, so since like 2012, 2013, and we just let her just have her way with it.
And now she's a published illustrator.
I know. Yes. And I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I never thought that I would be an illustrator. It was always a dream, but I never thought it'd come into reality. Thanks to you and my mom and everyone, my family, my friends. Thank you all so much.
Yeah. Did you really want to do something like this before? Because before I asked you? Okay, I didn't know that.
I've always wanted to make my own book, but I didn't really know how. I didn't, at the time, have the skill of making a book. That, and if I were to make my own book, I didn't know how to make my own plot.
Yeah. That was the part that I was able to come up with, and we collaborated on this. And I met Amari, I want to say it was June of last year, or maybe May of last year. You were a part of a prom event, a virtual prom event I did, because we were trying to help girls celebrate prom that couldn't because of the social distancing and the height of COVID and everything of that nature. And you were on, and you had such a bubbly personality. And I remember like we were dancing and we were doing some like behind the scenes questions and stuff. And you were just having a great time. And then I was just curious about you because you also sang for us.
Yes.
Sang. And I can't remember what song. It must have been a Beyonce song.
I think it was Halo. It was Halo.
Something of that. Yeah, I think it was that. And then I went and looked at your social media pages. And I think your mom and I had already been following each other. And, you know, you and I may have followed each other too. But I went and really looked at your work. And I was like, oh my gosh. And what you probably don't know is I had been searching for an illustrator, had been reaching out to professionals, and really couldn't find the right connection. I wanted to really spotlight a young talent. And that was the really thing that I was, looking for. And so when I saw your artwork, I was like, that's it. Got it. She's got what I want. And then I reached out to you, and you sent me a mock-up of what Bailey would look like. And I didn't give you any direction, really. I just kind of sent you the book to read, and you went from there. So talk me through that process of like, how did you take what you saw in words and come up with this beautiful character? How did you go to that?
Well, I look to many cartoons that I watch to for the character. Seeing how they make their character so expressive, I thought maybe I could try and do the same thing, and how I can turn Bailey into Bailey. So I thought, well, how would every other little girl dress like? Well, they would have bows, dresses, and all polka dots. I just love this so much. I love creating characters as well. I draw 24/7. Every day I think of, what if my character has blonde hair? Or what if she has braids? Or, yeah, that vitiligo. Sorry, it's hard to pronounce for me.
Oh, that's good. You're learning that too?
Yes, I like, oh, they're so beautiful. Like, and people just think that it's so weird. I'm like, no,
That's awesome. Yeah, because you're able to help us visualize people who don't get to see themselves as characters often. And that's the gift that you've really brought to Bailey, is that she's somebody that you don't get to see in a book all the time. And that's why I think girls are loving her so much. Mom, what did you think when you saw the beginning to where she came with this book?
First, I want to say the first time we met you, Miss Casey, was at Sheila E.'s concert in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And you were so nice, and your spirit just followed along. And like you said, the time progressed for us to meet together again online. And the progress from the beginning to now, to actually have it in our hands, see it and feel it, and it's
a dream come true.
I cried. I mean, for real, when I watched her, she would show me, after she would create the character, and she would say, well, Mama, this, and I would say, well, Myra, let's look at this. And then I say, well, it's your art. You do it in your style, put it how you want to put it. I say, but when it really came through and I saw everything and she knew, I cried, and I just held her, and I give her my little face and said, send her my little,
No.
Because as a parent, you believe so much in your children, and you want to see them go so far and farther than, you as the parent go. And just to see her and see this come together in the final, the finished product, I'm serious, I cried. When you gave it to us, I cried. I was so excited. I mean, that's why I said, I was like, when you came, I was like, oh, was I rude? I didn't say anything. I said yes. I said thank you. So excited to see you, and I was also excited to get this and to show her, hard work pays off. Just keep doing it, and then God will place the people in your lives to help you and the other person or those people on their journey. So this real tears. This is,
yeah. And I will say too, I thank Jehovah that you guys were brought into my life, because I had this book written probably in 2018. It was done. And like I said, I was looking for the perfect illustrator, and I want to bring up some of the images because I want people to see this. So when you sent me that email with all of the illustrations completed, like, I was amazed and I cried, like, because I knew I had written this beautiful piece, but I couldn't bring to it what you brought to it. And having us collaborate on this project really just like brought me joy to be able to, like, I wanted people to see it. Like, I wanted people to see your work, and I wanted people to see the efforts that was put into it. I wanted them to have this experience of seeing this book. So, you know, I cried to see it come together, and like I didn't have to give you any direction. You took those words and you made this. Like you made her so expressive. You can feel, like, look at this. You can feel how she's feeling in those moments, and like her imagination, and then the curly popcorn balls and all of it. You captured all of that, and I was just so amazed by it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a lot of people actually tuning in right now. And I want them to, you know, be able to say something, or, you know, have them have an opportunity to ask you questions about your creative process and things of that nature. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask Amari. I actually have had a couple people, I didn't tell you this, a couple people have asked me for your information because they would love to work with you on other projects. So, you know, you might be triple published by the end of the year. I mean, depending on how you work. But yeah, this is such an amazing experience. And let me talk to you a little bit about, you know, your passion and where you expect and want your next steps to be. Because I know you know, illustrations is one of your dimensions and one of your mediums. But what else do you enjoy doing, and what do you future see yourself doing?
I see myself making cartoons and movies. I've always wanted to make my own animated movie, and I've also wanted to make a cartoon because I adore cartoons of any kind. And of course, I love anything fantasy, so I've always wanted to make my own fantasy cartoon. I'm still working on making one. And yeah, I just...
Yeah, and you're still 18, right?
Yes, turning 19 on August 14th.
Okay. Are you in school still, or what's the next step right now?
I've graduated, and I'm thinking about going to college soon.
Mm-hmm. And you were homeschooled, right?
Ever since 3rd grade. My
Mom, yeah, because Mom, you have 5 children, or
Yeah.
six children.
Five.
No more.
Oh,
No more. My younger sister Alana's the last one.
Just made 9, June 7th.
like that's it.
Yep. No more.
Stop,
Please.
I'm not putting no more in your womb. Wait, someone here says you look so young.
You.
I'll be 40.
She's talking about your mom, Amari. That was for your mom.
Oh.
I'll be 46 September 19th.
Okay. Wow. So all of your children have some type of gifts, it seems, or some type. Okay.
Sorry. My siblings.
Yes.
My siblings are incredibly talented.
He started it all for us. Dancing. When he was a little baby, we called him the dancing boy. He started dancing and acting. He also did plays and stuff while we were in Baton Rouge, and when we were here in New Orleans at the church. And he even went to California for the summer to dance with, I don't know if I can say the name, but oh, you want me to say the name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he started out dancing with Miss Debbie Allen.
Okay.
Academy in Baton Rouge. He also did plays with New Venture Theater in Baton Rouge. My next oldest is Nyla. Well, my son, I'm going to say his name is Donnie. My next oldest is Nyla. She started, like I said, with the arts, with the drawing. She would draw every day. It helped
You're amazing,
her
sis.
because she have
Who's
autism.
on here?
Nyla, she has
Nyla.
autism, and it helped her come out. So she's also an artist. She likes to draw by hand. She doesn't do digital, but she loves to draw by hand. She also act and dance. The next one is Kevin. He's an actor.
I see you on here too,
Oh,
bro.
hello, Kevin. He's on here. And he just finished the Polar Express, the train ride. If you all saw the train ride in New Orleans during Christmas time, he was the hero boy, short little boy. Sing and dance. He also danced with Miss Debbie Allen, Baton Rouge. Amari also did too, Nala. And yes, he does sports and gaming. And then we have Alana. She just made 9, July 7th, and Nala will be 22, June 25th.
She's growing
And
up.
Alana, she dances a little. She's mostly a gamer and haven't done any acting or anything like that. She likes to draw too.
Yes.
So-
Her drawings are so adorable.
We all do those things. The only one really, like I said, with sports is mostly Kevin.
Well, let me ask you this. When you read the book, Amari, was there anything that really stood out to you about maybe any personal experiences that you've been through with, girls in school? And now you said you've been in school, homeschool since 3rd grade. So I wonder, had you had any personal experiences about hair and things like that?
So, nobody's ever made fun of my hair,
Hold
but
on.
I've been bullied a lot. And let me tell you, Bailey, Bailey for her age, handled her angle the right way. She got angry at home, but for me, I would have gotten angry at school, and I would have hit those girls when I was. Oh, I'm not like that anymore. I was like, oh, if only I
Oh,
was.
she's not like that anymore.
No, I'm
You've grown up.
Stitch. We used to call her Stitch.
I used to be Lilo and Stitch.
She was
I
like,
used to be
"We
like
don't run it out."
I'm like, oh, thank goodness I'm not like that anymore. Ooh,
That's funny. Yeah, because Bailey does get upset and she goes home and talks to her mom about the experience. And I was so surprised. I didn't even think about the curly popcorn balls as like to me it was funny, but it is kind of insulting.
yeah. Like popcorn balls. Like,
And then you drew that. Let me pull that picture up.
right here.
And when I saw that, like your mom, because mom's like, what is she curly popcorn balls? And then you drew the imagery of her imagination, visualizing that. And it was like, that's exactly how it would look. And it does look like curly hair. It's perfect.
She also did like when we do go out, well, back in New Orleans, my friend Thais, she has like Thais Flowers and the Baby Gumbo Book Club. So this here, right here, helped also. It helps with showing little kids, reading is good. So I'm so happy that she's able to have this book, so that way little girls can see, hey, and boys, hey.
Don't worry, boys. I'll be making a book for y'all soon.
Mm-hmm.
Good. They need it. And people have been telling me I need to make the curly boy book.
Yes.
Y'all need something? Her glasses. Okay. Y'all know I got the baby in here. My mom is here, so I got my hands full too.
Understand.
It's all right.
Thank y'all so much. Do y'all have any questions in the audience? Anybody that wants to ask Amari anything, please chime in. We'll have that question brought up for them to answer. So when you got the book, Ariane says we need to do curly boy for sure. And I have a little curly boy now, so I'm gonna have to draw inspiration from that and like maybe something about bath time. I don't know. That's the stage we're in right now. But when you got the book, were you surprised to see it like all put together?
Definitely. I was like, oh, it's my book. And I thought I'd never see this in stores or anything. I was like, my art. Books, yeah, all the bookstores. And
yes. If you haven't, yeah. I'm sorry, I went away for a second. If you haven't gotten a copy yet, you can go to my website, curlygirl.com, and use this code, Curly Girl Book Tour, for 20% off your purchase. So, and then we'll also give away a free copy tonight. So whoever answers a trivia question a little later, we'll get you a free copy. Amari, we have a question for you.
sweet.
What would you say to other young people about being prepared for opportunities like this?
Practice. Please practice. Like, just practice drawing just about anything, really. The first thing I practiced drawing were girls, whereas I draw girls a lot, but I still am not perfect at it. I'm still not perfect at drawing, but to me, I'm good enough. And I'm continuing to learn how to draw boys, animals, houses, cars, and people in other poses and all that. And look at what will inspire you and what will help you get to where you want to get to. Like for me, since this is cartoonish, I watched many cartoons to get the style that I really want to draw in. So if you want to be an anime artist, watch a lot of anime. And if you want to be like Disney, watch a lot of Disney. Because my art style is called 2D animation. I watch anything that's 2D. If you want to be like a 3D artist, again, Disney, video games now, you see anything that's 3D animated. So
Okay. See, I didn't even know all that. Thank you for teaching me. What's your Instagram so I can post it up here for people to see?
I have two. My main is Amari _entertainer, AMARI_ENTERTAIN. And my second account is
Entertainer. AMARIBEE_ENT. Entertainer.
Did I spell that wrong? I did.
Yeah. That's why
Amari Entertainer.
I need my glasses to see, but
It's
not to see on the
story.
phone, so I couldn't tell you yes or no.
Yeah,
Amari
Amari the Entertainer.
Entertainer.
Yes.
And then Mari Art.
Mari _Art Love. MARI_ARTLOVE.
Because I can't see it. It's like,
Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to type it in so people can go follow you. I want them to be able to see your beautiful work.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great question. Thank you for that, Ariane. So
Underscore next to Art Love is together.
So Mari MARI Art _Art Love. Huh?
thanks for correcting me.
Yeah, the Art Love is together. They'll be like, who is this?
No, finding another one. Say, like,
we need to talk to her mother. This is not.
Yep. Okay. So are you working on any other projects right now? And how are you preparing for those?
yes.
So what how are you preparing?
How am I preparing? Getting enough sleep, practicing what I have to draw, and that's about it.
So can you tell me yet what the other one is?
Well, Miss.
No.
Ooh.
Not yet.
Do you think having worked on this project, you're better prepared and more, knowing what to do for this next one?
Yes, definitely. It's gonna help me.
Is it a children's book?
I can't say. Not yet.
Okay. I can't wait till you tell me, and then we can tell everyone. I'm excited for you. Did that come about because of this, or was that something you had already just?
We work with them.
Yeah, we've worked with them before.
Good. And they saw your beautiful work, and they were like, "Oh, we got to work with her again."
Yep.
Yes.
That's awesome. And you girls are both curly girls.
Yes.
Right?
On the list, yes.
Yeah. And you do the braids and stuff, the protective styles. What's it like for you to have a book or to see a curly girl in a book? It's not something you always see.
Rarely. I rarely see 80 girls with curly hair in books.
So yeah, to bring it to life. Yeah. Thank you for helping us bring it to life. And like I said, when I was younger, well, I'm also, this journalism, but it was Miss Sally Ann Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're saying, seeing in the books, well, on TV it was for me. Well, I'm a book lover as well, but
yeah,
in books, of course, we didn't see it. Growing up, my age, my time era, but television was Sally Ann Roberts. The radio was Monica Pierre, but they wasn't curly. Well, Miss Sally, kind of curly, but it was.
I do remember seeing. Well, it's not a book, but a cartoon, and it was Strawberry Shortcake with Orange Blossom.
Oh, okay.
The older
one. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, look at her puffs. I want them because she was my favorite character. So I was like, I want to look like Orange Blossom.
Yeah. See, so time is changing and it's good because, like I say, now we get to see you. Honestly, my husband, I know he might be, but the first time he paid attention, he saw you, Miss Casey. He said, "Oh, they have a lady on the TV with a natural hair." I said, "Boy," I said, "Where have you been?" I said, "That's Miss Casey." He said, "You act like you know her." I said, "I do." I said, "That's the lady who's talking about her with the book." He said, "What?" So book. He didn't see it either, and I was like, "Well, what channel were you watching?" And we also used to watch. She's on Entertainment Tonight now.
Nichelle Turner.
Yeah, Nichelle Turner, which I tell her that's where her middle name comes from.
Yep.
But yes, it comes from Nichelle Turner because he used to watch on the news in New Orleans. So seeing it now in books, touching. It's real touching. And like I said again, we go to the library, we live in the library, and to actually see her books there and online is just, again, I thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really do. I mean,
I thank y'all.
Not in books and stuff, but you can see it online, but we actually can really have it. There's some other stuff that's out with her artwork on that people can purchase through another person, but I don't know if that person wants to say, but yes. But thank you.
Amy's so funny. So you know the point. Oh, your brother's on here like hard trying to figure out when the Lakers play. Please,
No, I saw it. No, I don't know.
please, somebody let me know when the Lakers play so Kevin can go watch this game.
No, the Lakers out of the playoffs, so he's messing with me because messing with me. That's an inside joke. Oh, wait till I see him.
Kevin got me over here looking silly.
Curly girl, talking about curly girl,
book. Not sports yet.
Oh yeah, you guys got that bookmark too. Well, if you get a copy of the bookmark, of the book, we are giving those out too for free. We have time for a few more questions if anybody else has a question. Yeah, you brought up that point about, not seeing, and that's my journey as a journalist is kind of helped me see how, and being a curly girl has helped me see how representation actually does matter, and how easily we tap into something when we see it and it looks different or it's unfamiliar. We're like, oh, that it kind of sticks with us. So, and you never really know when like something planted early on is gonna like kind of show up again later in your life. Because you, like you said, with her name, Nichelle hasn't been on the news in New Orleans for years.
Yes.
But you saw Nichelle, and obviously something about her inspired you to like name your daughter.
Couldn't gave her the middle name. I named her Amari after me, but her middle name. And then with seeing, like I said, it was so ironic because journalism is me with the news, but I named Amari after me. It's a long story with all that, but to actually, like you say again, to see it come to fruition right here, in the book and everything. And like I said, when I was younger, I was teased with my hair. Their hair has never been processed, never had a relaxer. None of my girls, my sons, they're natural, and everybody in the house have different hair techniques. But I want them to find out what they want to do. Even with this, you still should know who you are. Without it, you should know who you are. But like I said, Myra just started getting into braids. She always wore, if you can look at other pictures, she had her hair natural. I would style her hair when she went to go perform and stuff. And sometimes it'd be flat iron, but not when she performed, but just around the house just to see. But I thank you for this opportunity because here I go again. I'm not gonna let the water.
I was gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you breathe in that space. No, it's shared adoration between both of us because, like I said, this project wouldn't be here without Amari. So I appreciate your work, your hard work, and I'm gonna get to work on book number 2 so we can get that one out as soon as possible. But we're wrapping up this conversation because we're almost to our 30-minute mark, and I don't want to hold y'all too long. I really appreciate y'all's time on a Friday evening. If anybody in anything, wait, what'd you say?
We don't do it. We're joking. We'll say we don't do nothing, girls.
Right. Plus, there's a storm coming. It's starting to rain now. Okay. Anybody in the comments who can answer this question? Anyone other than Nyla or Kevin or any of your other cousins that are on here?
Come on here. Because my sister-in-law, she also does hair for the celebrities, and she actually won an Emmy for it. So she helps us too with the hair stuff. So curly people, natural hair, my sister-in-law, yes.
All right, awesome. Okay, so how many children does Amy have?
Yes.
While we're waiting for the answer,
do
you want to sing for us, Amari?
Oh.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah.
Girl, you're so good.
Thank you.
See, there you go, the waterworks.
Oh, mommy.
Do you still cry when you hear her sing?
Yes. And then I tell her, I say, Mary, certain songs, I said, Mary, I'm still waiting on a certain song, I said which one, but another song was Wind Beneath My Wings. She sang that.
Whoa, that song. I didn't expect me to reach those notes, but I did, and I was like,
And she really loved it. And yeah, every time I see any of my children doing anything, other people too, I support them. Like like I said with you, it just if I see that you have something that you're trying to do, I really try to help you as best as I can, and because I want to see, things that you have inside of you come to life, because every day you need to take it as an opportunity and not just let it just go to waste. If you have talent, use it. I don't care how old you are, how young you are.
You're never too young
Put it
or
out there so
old to reach
people
your
can see
dreams.
it. Yes, you're never too young or old to reach your dreams. And I preach this to my children. And if I preach it to them, and once you get to know me, I'm gonna preach it to you as well. And that's why I like when I'm on my on my sites, on my social media pages, I'm just being me. If you see that on me, on my pages, that's me.
Me too on my stories.
It's no hiding it. I go in there, my hair all crazy, whatever. It's me, and I want you to know me inside and out. And I try to instill that into other people, because you never know. You never know. You never, ever know. Okay? Please follow your dreams. Get with someone. You don't know how to do it, ask somebody. Please don't let it go. Okay?
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much for that final thought. Okay, let me pick a winner. I mean, there's like several to pick from. I think these are still your cousins, but we're gonna go
No.
Jury Hamilton.
That's my aunt. She always by my house. If you see pictures and I say my love, that's Jury. She's always here. That's
Awesome.
yeah.
Jury, go ahead and shoot me a message, and I'll get this book out to you as soon as possible. Send me your address so I can ship that out to you. All right, guys. This was a beautiful conversation. I appreciate y'all taking some time out.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for always sharing and supporting.
Yeah, same to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
all right, guys.
And thank you, Lord.
And thank you, Miss Casmate.
And thank you, Miss Casmate.
Thank y'all. Y'all stick around for a minute. We're going to end the broadcast. And I thank all of our viewers for coming in. We're going to kick things off again next week with some great guests. We have Miss Dr. Yaba Blay. We have a natural hair stylist who specializes in doing children's hair. We also have the New Orleans Natural Hair Expo, the founder of that, who's going to come on and share some exciting news about her work. So thank you guys again for being here. We'll see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.